Bundy is surprisingly relaxed for a man who's running from the law. Ammon Bundy has been, for the last decade, one of the big figureheads of the far-right militia movement. His big beliefs are centered around beliefs in personal freedom. He doesn't really believe that the federal government should have any say, that the ultimate authority is granted to local and state governments. Ammon brought himself into national spotlight, this time in a case for his friend's grandson, who the state had removed from their care due to what they said was severe malnourishment.
That baby belongs to the parents, not to you.
A physician from the Idaho hospital system testified in court that the 10-month-old was so malnourished that the stomach was distended and that the child was days away from dying if it hadn't been taken care of. To Ammon Bundy, though, in his view, this was the equivalent of the government kidnapping his friend's grandchild. This resulted in Ammon once again inserting himself into the national spotlight, and what it led to was, according to court records, was a harassment campaign against hospital staff officials that started to upend hospital operations. They were jamming phone lines, they were sending death threats, spreading rumors, false rumors online about doctors and staff, and this eventually led to a defamation case that ended up in a $52.5 million judgment against Bundy, his friend, and others involved in these protests. As part of these court proceedings in the defamation case, Bundy was charged with contempt of court for not showing up to the case. And this eventually led to him being arrested on contempt of court charges. So when the trial came around for Bundy's contempt charge, Bundy never showed. This is about the time when Bundy fled from Idaho to southern Utah.
They took my home, they took all my commercial properties, they seized all our bank accounts. So we've been living off of a cash basis.
These days, Bundy is effectively on the run from authorities in Idaho, but he's not exactly hard to find. He says he hasn't even turned off his location services on his phone. He doesn't feel like he's ever really looking over his shoulder. He lives in an attic apartment in southern Utah. He says he's in good standing with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. He says he goes to church. He says he holds a temple recommend. He's running a business out of Cedar City. He's had run-ins with the law. He's been pulled over for not wearing a seatbelt. By all accounts, law enforcement in Idaho and in Utah don't really seem to want to find him. Police in southern Utah say that they haven't received any kind of extradition request or anything to that effect. Idaho authorities say they don't think that they have jurisdiction to extradite him. We spoke to a former Idaho County sheriff who said that he believes that authorities are not pursuing Bundy at this time because they're trying to avoid another armed standoff with him. 99 out of 100 people in Idaho are just happy he's in Utah. When he fled to southern Utah, Bundy said he prayed for guidance and received a revelation from God telling him to live as normal a life as possible. If he lands in legal hot water once again, Bundy insists he and his family are prepared.